All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakach Wadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, salutations to the hopeful elect that's fighting the good fight of faith and truth and sincerity and wholeheartedly. Shalom to the Akwath, which is the women believers. Shalom to you. It said, the pride of your heart have deceived you, that dwelleth in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? I only want to talk about the pride of the heart, because that's what these devils have. They actually believe that they're going to set up their enterprise. And here's the thing. You have to understand that Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white people, the wicked, they are controlled. They are controlled opposition. The Lord is in control. You have to have that mind state. Walk in this walk, man. If you don't have that mindset, guess what's going to happen? You're going to fall. You're going to succumb to what this devil wants you to do. The Lord already have everything predestinated. He is not going to win. He's going to get close because it's in the scriptures. Matter of fact, let's get that. So the pride of his heart have deceived him. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall be upon him. So in the fullness of his sufficiency, so when he thinks he's about to establish his new world order, he's sitting at the table with his friends, they drinking, clapping. The next scripture says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him. He shall rain upon him while he is eating. We know what that is. That's the missiles. That's the cherry on top. All right. So he's not going to win. Everything that he imagined, the Lord is in control of that. This scripture is so important right here. Yahweh bringeth the counsel of the heathen to naught. He maketh the devices of the people of none effect. The counsel of Yahweh standeth forever. The thoughts of his heart. The thoughts of whose heart? The Lord's heart. All right. To all generations. The reason that, so when you go into Albert Pike, he became one of the leaders of the Illuminati, right? But he, I forgot what that book is called, but basically he predicted 3 world wars. And guess what? The scriptures predicted 3 world wars. So you're doing what the Lord wants you to do. So even though they have an agenda of why they started a war, to spread communism in Europe. The Second World War was the First World War was to take down the Russian power structure and create an atheist communist Russia. All right. Second World War was to spread communism throughout Europe and to establish a Jewish sovereign state in our land. All right. Started with the Balfour Declaration, which was written in the early 1900s. It just came to pass in 1948. All right. In the Third World War, they basically said that they're going to make it between the Jews and the Muslim community. And through that, they're going to be able to set order. And the thing is that when you go to Jeremiah 49:20, it talks about that the least of the flock should draw them out. So what is that? It's going to actually start with Ishmael in the small hats. That's what's going to really bring forth World War III. But see, it's already in the scriptures, though. So let's read it again. Verse 11. The counsel of Yahweh standeth forever. The thoughts of his heart, which is his mind. The word heart in the Hebrew is lab, is your mind. So let's read it like this. The thoughts of his mind to all generations. So the Lord give his mind to all generations. So you're going to do what the Lord wants you to do. The Lord knows. The Lord, matter of fact, you are his sword. Psalm 17:13. Deliver me from the wicked, which is thy sword. The Lord is about to use his sword. He's sharpening his sword. So when Jacob's trouble come, which is everything that we prophesy about, Jacob's trouble is this: famine, chaos and confusion, a lot of death. The thing is that Jacob is just the face of the problem. All right. Jacob is the face of the trouble. But everybody's going to get it because it's the world trouble. So, what is that? Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Pride goeth before destruction, and haughty spirit before a fall. So we understand who this talking about. But you even got Jakes in this mindset. You got false prophets who think by taking the bag and perverting the doctrine that they're going to be saved because they made a covenant with death, because they made a covenant with Esau. Well, the Lord said he's going to destroy Esau. And he also said in Proverbs 11:21, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. You want to join with the wicked, you're going to get a wicked reward. All right. A lot of false prophets is going to be melting in that fire along with Edom and the rest of the nations. So all you proud people, destruction is nigh. And then, what's that? I think it's 2 chapters over. Or is it 18 and 12? I think it's 12. It said, before destruction, the heart of man is haughty, and before honor is humility. See? Before destruction, the heart of man is haughty. So right now, Esau, Edom, he's like sitting at the council of 300. At that big ass round table, and they talking about, hey man, we almost here. The infrastructure already in place. All we got to do is just cause the false flag, and the world is going to be ours. Even though the world is already there. Job said that the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, Job 9:24. But they're talking about everything now. They want you. They want everything. They want everything microchip, everything on the electronic grid. This is what he imagined. Everything else that he about to do. The goal is to microchip everybody. That's the biggest prophecy, the most important prophecy in the scriptures. Because with that, Yahweh Shai gonna come fast. And guess what? Everything is going to speed up. That's why I said that though it tarry, wait for it, should surely come. So, in 2nd Esdras 8:50, it said many great misery should happen to them in the later time because they have walked in great pride. I think that's Psalms. So it's nothing that you can do. Now you could. I'm talking to you, Esau, Edom, because I know you watch these videos. It's nothing that you can do. Your fate have been sealed. 2/3 states, Slakia. 2/3 have been sealed for destruction. The elect have been sealed for salvation. Everything is already predestinated. So what is you worry for? I'm talking about to you people who out there like, man, I don't know. Man, this is like, if you scared, as they used to say, if you scared, go to church, right? And if you go into church in 2023, oh Lord, you deserve to be destroyed. But the point is that if you scared, man, pray for faith. So it says, wherefore shall I fear in the days of evil? When the iniquity of my heel shall compass me about, they that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches, none of them can by any means redeem his brother. So guess what, Esau? Because y'all is tight family knitted. So y'all keep it in the family literally. That's why you got the Rothschild, the Rockefellers, the Warburgs, the DuPonts, the Gettys, all of y'all. Y'all keep it in the family. And guess what? You ain't going to be able to redeem your brother when destruction come. There's nothing you can do. It said, nor give to Most High a ransom for him. Because what is a ransom? It's an exchange for something. It's nothing that you can do. You can't get the blessing back because the blessing was never yours. All right. And you think by taking out the Israelites and enslaving everybody by technocracy that you're going to get the blessing back by default. Well, listen, buddy, you are the wicked. The Lord said that before Jacob and Esau was born, neither doing good or bad, that the election might stand. You're not part of that election, buddy. So this is what you need to understand. So right now, you got the world in your hand. You've been living deliciously. You are in your blessing, but your blessing, the time is up. Matter of fact, and this goes for everybody, even though the scripture is for Esau right now. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with you. You has appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So guess what? You was predicted or predestinated to, have the world in your hand. When our forefather Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau, he said that you was gonna have the fatness of the earth and have dominion and live and be blessed with the sword. And guess what? That's how you got this world, by the sword. Now your sword is diminishing. Russia is the top dog now. Your brother gonna take you out. Russians are Edomites. So you got bounds that you cannot pass. And guess what? You're not going to perform your NWO, man. It's just that simple. This is what's going to happen to you. Matter of fact, I think I want to get this in the blue letter. So it said, by your great wisdom and by your traffic has you increased your riches, and your heart is lifted up because of your riches. So when you go into this word riches, it's not talking about money, because when it comes to money, the Hebrew word is kasap, which talk about silver. All right. So this is chayal. And when you go into it, see, it's your strength, it's your might, it's your efficiency, it's your wealth, it's your army. Force army. All right. Letter D. So that's what it's going into. All right. Of course, money too, of course. But in this context, it's talking about your army. See, you've been good. When you go to, what is that? Jeremiah 49:16. It talks about that through your terribleness. All right. That's talking about your army again. The pride of your heart have deceived you. See, you don't understand that the Lord ruleth in the kingdom of men. He made you strong. He made the Persians strong. He made the Assyrians and Babylonians strong. He made the Medes strong. He made the Greeks strong. Everybody have their time. You in your time. Your time is running out. That's all. So it said, verse 6, therefore, thus saith Yahweh, because you have set your heart as the heart of the Most High, behold, therefore I will bring strangers upon you, the terrible of the nations, and they shall draw their swords against the beauty of your wisdom, and shall defile your brightness. So what's going to happen? This is the end game. In the fullness of your sufficiency, you should be in straits. This is what it's talking about. The nations is going to turn on you and shoot fire on you. Revelation 17, Revelation 18. All right. In 1 hour, great riches come to naught. All right. That's Revelation 18:17. Then when you go up 7 verses up, Revelation 18:10, it said that the nations going to stand afar off, weeping and wailing for the torment of your smoke coming up. Because guess what? The nations did get rich off of you. But the Lord said in Revelation 17:16 that he's going to put it in the nation's heart to fulfill his will and to burn her with fire. So it's like the nations is going to be in a trance. When they press that button, after the button be pressed and Babylon the Great is destroyed, then after that trance come off of y'all, that's why y'all going to be bewailing. Like, wait, damn, what the fuck did we just do? Who is like America? How are we going to make money again? Who's going to take America's spot? The Israelites. Daniel 7:18. The saints of the Lord shall take the kingdom and possess it forever, ever, and even forever. All right. Yahweh Shai is coming to set his kingdom on earth. So, verse 8, they shall bring you down to the pit, and you shall die the deaths of them that are slain in the midst of the sea. All right. Now, when you go up to it, it's talking about Tyre, right? Tyre is on the Mediterranean Sea coast. All right. That's not in the midst of the sea. That's one sea. And that's how this gives you a clue of what it's talking about. What sits in the midst of the sea? North America. Between the Pacific and the Atlantic. All right. So anyways, and it said, will you yet say before him that slayeth you, I am the Most High, but you shall be a man and no God in the hand of him that slayeth you. You shall die the death of the uncircumcised by the hand of strangers, for I have spoken it, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So here's the point. The point is that, matter of fact, this is a good scripture to end it on. All the trouble that you brought to the earth, all the touching of the Lord's apple of his eye, all the poisoning. The scripture says in Revelation 11:18, it said, destroy them which destroy the earth. You destroyed our father and big brother's creation, man. Then you enslaved his people. So this is what the Lord said to you. You have said, I shall be a lady forever, so that you did not lay these things to heart. All the things that you have done, you didn't lay these things to heart. Neither did you remember the later end of it. And we just read what the later end of it is. Your kingdom, your headquarters is going up in smoke. And this is actually the end for you. Because guess what? The elite is not going to die. They're going to be bound with chains. So it said, let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, with a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen, punishment upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all the saints. Praise ye Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. So guess what? The elite, who's not going to get hit by the missiles, who's going to be in their caves and underground cities and mountain retreats, because it said basically they're going to be in the rocks. We're going to grab you up. We're going to grab you up and put you in chains. You're going to be the first crop of slaves going into captivity. So you didn't consider your later end. The pride of your heart have deceived you. The elect is going to win. Israel is going to win as a whole. Overall. And that's the gospel. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Hopefully this video is edifying, and shalom.